Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. Have you ever seen a mushroom with horns? Well, you have now. It's a little tricky. In the last video, we got the ever-coveted wall jump, which enables us to not only climb up walls, but also slide down them slowly. We were in the Mantis village, and as I was exploring around, we came down here to this. Challenge. No, that's fine. Oh god! I forgot that the door closed. Okay. Well, they're like, no, you don't go that way. I don't think you want to go that way. This is actually an optional boss fight. And we don't have to do it now, but I want to do it now because it's fun and it's got cool music. So, let's go, baby. Went by a little faster last time because I had fragile strength, so oh no. These guys are pretty good about kind of telegraphing their attacks. It gets a little complicated later for reasons we will soon see. There we go. I almost like it better fighting two of them at once because you get to do more. You get to do more damage in less time. Sure, you're doing it across two bugs, but crap. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I don't know. I almost forgot I already had dash. I was thinking I still didn't have dash for some reason. It's kind of weird. Boom, boom. It's better if I don't talk during this, honestly. I'm gonna wind up screwing myself. Oh my god, stop with these wall attacks already. It's like, come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me! Wasn't sure if he was like above or below there. They can appear at two different spots on the fence, and if they're down low, then they shoot it upwards, and if they're up, then they shoot down, so it's kind of weird, but anyway. Yeah. So I guess we showed them. Now can I go through this door? Yeah, well, as much as I would love to glorify what's behind this door, I don't think you want to know. You can tell just by the background. Yeah. This is Deep Nest. Not a friendly place, and you can, I mean, if this background doesn't give it away why you don't want to come here, then I don't know what does. But, and here's the other thing, if you don't have the lantern yet, and you keep going here, you can end up trapped in this area. Now, I've heard people say that actually happens to them, and that trying to get out of that area was actually some of the most fun that they've ever had in a video game. So, you know, to each his own. That's not exactly something that I think would be fun, but then again, I've never tried it. I've never tried to do that before. You know, it's funny because I could try it now, but no, I think I'm okay. I don't know my way around that place well enough, and it would really stunt the progress of the playthrough. But you might notice now, the Mantises bow to us. Now that we've beaten the Mantis Lords, they actually respect us, and so they won't attack us anymore as we come through here. They just hang out on the walls. If you attack them, they will attack back, so maybe don't do that. Now I gotta remember where that village place was. I think it was over here. It's off to the right somewhere. Right here? Yeah, this is it. You see this guy up here bows. This guy is in just the perfect spot to where you see him and he bows, and it's just one of those moments in a video game where it's like, it's just a memorable visual or something. Something about it's memorable. The position of him up above you as you come in. It's sort of like when you walk into a castle and there's like a big label indicating what the castle is. That's like what he's doing up there. Anyway, we get this here. This is called the Mark of Pride. This is another charm, so that puts us up to 9 now. But Mark of Pride is basically the same thing as Long Nail, but better. It increases the length of your nail by 40% instead of whatever the normal one is, which I think is still 15. And then we get Hallownest Seal, so basically more selling. Then we have a room in here. You get some pretty sweet geo. Oh yeah. Oh man, look at that, 620, holy crap. That's a lot of freaking geo. And I think that's about all there is here. But it's plenty enough, let me tell you. So, at this point, we're basically ready to just kind of get on out of... Oh, I hadn't opened this door yet? What the heck, man? Wait, he ran into your fist? Not your fault, right? Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's not too hard to get back out of here. I love the sound effects in the background. There's this constant hissing and this like... It's actually easy to forget, you know, how far back, or like how far out of the village the mantises hang out. Because we've been fighting them since we got within like 50 feet of this place. So now when you leave, you're going to go through that 50 feet the other way. And you're going to see them just bowing to you all the way out, all the way through this entire area. So here's another one right there. And there's going to be one up here. And there's going to be one outside in the next area. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, see, there's one up there. There's some on the walls. There's one right there. Yeah. So we're not going to hit them. You can actually walk right through them. They're very respectful. And that's why I like this idea of them not being brainwashed by the curse. I couldn't decide whether to say curse or scourge. So I ended up saying, like, curtsy or something. Wow, guess we're not getting up there, huh? Okay. Well, I guess I'll go this way then. Alright, so what's next on the agenda, I wonder? Oh boy. Not in any hurry to find out, to tell you the truth. It's always a good idea to try to avoid jumping if you don't think it's going to take you anywhere good. Because a lot of times it won't. I didn't get these over here? What the heck? Have I even been over here? What are we even doing with our lives? So, back in the fungal wastes, we now have 9 charms. If we can just get one more, we should be in a position to get that next charm notch, and I know just the one to go for. The question is, where actually is it? Let me take a look here. Ooh, okay, I think I see where it is. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, I was just over there too. Okay, back down we go. Oh man, I hate to do this. I hate when I go the wrong way because I wasn't planning a route. Yeah, like I didn't plan my route out for this at all. I'm literally just taking this one video at a time. And wherever I end up, that's where we go. Was it this way? I don't know. Let me double check this. Whoops. Yeah, this is the right way, actually. Okay. Since we're going to the left and there's going to be a path that goes down up there, we're going to head down that way. That'll take us to the Sports Room, which will be the 10th charm. Hopefully we get a little bit more geo on the way there. Yeah, see, this is why Long Nail is great, though. You hit stuff through the floor. We're still in places we've already been, so that's good. Oh, what the heck are you doing? Oh, no, I never went back and... there was something else I wanted to do down by the Mantis Village that I forgot to do. We'll have to head back over there and do that. We'll do it, though, don't worry. Glad I thought of it when I did. Because for a second, this looked like that area, but... no. A lot of fungal wastes does tend to kind of look the same, so... Don't feel ashamed if you get a little lost in here. Yeah, you definitely see the wall jump is necessary to get through this part of it, though. So we could have done this earlier, that's for damn sure. Let's get up here. Oh, I hear the thing. Oh, I thought he would have been over here. How about that? Kind of weird. Let me get back over here so I'm not, like, landing somewhere that I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, gotta be a little careful here. There's the guy right there. Okay. Oh yeah, we're totally in uncharted territory again. That's great. That is just great. That is just peachy. Yep, and then down here. Ooh, boy, that's not good. Okay, let me try that again here. see what we got here. So you have to wall jump and then dash like that right there. Careful combination of dashing and wall jumping might be necessary to get through this, but here we go. Oh, I love this little background too. It's so cool. Oh man, it looks so neat. Does this go somewhere? Oh yeah, okay, this just heads back out. See, this is why I love this game. It's shit like this right here. You know, you don't have to go back out the way you came. You just take a little shortcut and you're back out, and you just get right back out, no problem. Sports Room is an interesting charm, actually. I kind of like it. And it's funny because I say I like it, but I don't actually use it that often. What it does is when you're focusing, as in like when you're healing or whatever, well, I guess that's all you would ever be doing when you're focusing for now anyway, it'll like emit this yellow cloud of poison smoke around you. And it does like a consistent amount of damage to enemies. It's not like a huge amount of damage. It's like damage per tick, whatever that actually means. I don't think that means like per frame, because that would be a little too powerful, but either way, it might be fun to give it a shot, because considering how often we find ourselves healing, you never know. And if you're healing in a crowded area where there's a lot of enemies around you, it might be good to have that, you know, just so you're kind of doing something to the enemies while they're continuing to try to pound you into submission and all. Yeah, we gotta get back in that Mantis Lords. I can't believe I went out of there without doing that. Man, you were probably screaming at me. Probably screaming at your monitors like, hey, where are you going? Aren't you gonna do the thing? And I'm like, nope, I'll just keep going out. I'm totally ignorant of your wishes. Good news is we don't have to fight mantises on the way in. They will all just continually bow at us as we make our way to the goal. And there really aren't that many, if any, other enemy types in this area, so you're free to just kind of wander through here at your own leisure. And, you know, just take all the time you need to get where you need to go. So now we can go down here, which is what I was trying to do earlier, but I went the wrong way. Now we should be able to do this. The only thing you really have to watch out for in here is the acid, which is still a thing, so be aware. Especially that jump down right there, man, I tell you. Yep, this is it. This is another thing we couldn't do without the wall jump, so it's good that we have this now, that we have the wall jump now. Oh, there was this one down here too. I forgot about this one, Dash Master. This is another good one. Another one that I love using just because of how good it feels to use it, I guess. Holy crap! I thought for sure that was gonna hit me, and he didn't. What? Oh, it must have hit the other guy too, because I just one-shotted him. That was so cool. Oh man, I love this game. Keep saying that. It's like, if you love it so much, why didn't you finish it the first time, bozo? I don't know, man. I still don't know. It's like I played it for a few hours, and I just gave up. Well, it's like I said, it's because I got lost. And I imagine a lot of people, well, sometimes I even hear people say, you know, that they kind of gave up on the game because they got lost in the first few hours. And I can see how someone would, because this game is very... Like, I used to compare this game to Metroid 1. After that first experience of getting lost and not knowing what to do, it's kind of like I just got soured on the experience and thought, this is like what they accused Metroid 1 of doing, but 10 times worse. And I've come to see now, especially with, like, attention to detail and stuff in the background, that it's not really that much like that. And also the Metroid 1 had the advantage of being one of, like, 3 games I played in an entire year, so of course I was going to get to know it. Also, I'm sorry I got lost. Why aren't you reading my dialogue? You keep explaining shit to people that they already know, and it just doesn't matter, you know? Sorry, when I look at your face, I can hardly. I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, I mean, thank you. I mean, I'd better go back to town. I mean, I'd better get home. So, I'll just kill that right there, and then say, thank you. There you go. Aw, he's got a kind of cute voice. Alright, well, away we go. Now we gotta get back out of here. So again, with a little bit of backtracking here, that is something that's kind of a staple of Metroidvania, is backtracking. But I don't think the backtracking in this game is actually that bad, because for one thing, it feels so frickin' good to play that I actually don't mind backtracking through these areas, because it's like, I enjoy it. And it also helps me to kind of really get to know my way around. Because there is no better way to get to know a place than to see it repeatedly, or just to go through it repeatedly. Kind of like when you take the drive to work, you learn your way around the town. So repetition is always the best teacher when it comes to stuff like that. And you will definitely get your fair share of repetition here as you work your way across this stuff. Or technically, like, if you know what you're doing, you don't have to backtrack that much. Like, you still will, I think, a little bit, but I think it's, like, not that really that bad, actually. But But I guess if you're playing for the first time, though, you're going to end up backtracking a lot, but that'll also help you to kind of get to know the areas better. But I think I just said that, so I don't know why I'm, like, putting it together in different words here. Like I'm actually adding anything to the conversation for what little bit you could even call it a conversation in the first place. You're not dead yet? Oh my god. Let's go ahead and heal up here. Alright, so what's going to be our fastest way to get back here? Well, I guess we could go to the City of Tears, but if we do that, we're going to be trapped there for a while. The thing is, though, we're so close to it right now that I'd almost rather just go ahead and do that than to go back to Dirtmouth, because it's so far out of the way. Just go ahead and get in here and do this, because we'll be trapped here for a little bit, but it won't be too bad. Like, we'll be able to get out pretty soon. So, now that we have wall jump, we can actually get in here, because you couldn't do this earlier. So... Oh, and there's also a little thing up here where you can get soul if you need it. And obviously, if all else fails, look down. Let's make the bridge here. I'm not sure actually what the point of this is, considering that that once you get into the city this way, you can never come back through this way. So I'm not sure why the bridge. I guess just to feel better. Whatever. Either way. Besides, the City of Tears is really cool. I like this area a lot, so I don't mind coming in here without going back. I mean, I do kind of don't like that I have so much money on me right now, but you're just going to have to get used to that. We haven't died yet, and we got no plans on doing it anytime soon, so up here is a way out if you wanted it. You'll just fall through the floor and land on the other side of the door. The door here is shut behind us, and this door literally never opens again for the rest of the game, no matter what you do. So, but you can still get out by going up through the ceiling like I was about to do there, and I changed my mind, and now... Oh boy, these guys. Little explosives. Huh. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and get our next nail upgrade while we're here too. That's one way we can spend the money. So we can come up here. This is going to be a dead end. There's going to be a lot of doors in here that, once again, these one-way doors that you have to open from the other side. And you can see by the background that that goes back to fungal waste, so the sooner we get that, the better. Oh, man. These guys are... If you pogo them, there's not much they can do about it, but you do have to be careful, because they will kind of wreck your shit if you're not... If you do what I just did and just kind of run into them. Why would you do that? Watch out for these birds. That'll do 2 damage if their explosion hits you, so maybe better just not let it hit you. Just dash around them. It's the best thing you can do. They usually won't appear in really tight spaces. Occasionally they will, but it's not too bad. Oh, bring in that piano. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting you. I thought this was a different room. My bad. Yeah, just definitely keep healing. Well, like I said, you're constantly hitting stuff, so you're perpetually always healing. A little passage in there. Whoops, wait, go back up for a second. Oh yeah, hello. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. Well, that's what you think. Oh, there you are again. Sometimes this guy can appear outside the Mantis village. If you go and fight the Mantis Lords, and you die to them, then he will appear outside the village and tell you to go upgrade your nail, and he'll tell you to come here. So, the capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? Who could be sure? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. What a sight indeed. Trust me, it is. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I love how he looks over at you when you sit next to him. It's so sweet. No, I don't ship these two. What are you talking about? That was just a... If you look down from here, though, through the rain, you can just make out these twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend. Their training will not have been forgotten. This city presents some formidable foes. You're telling me. Isn't this a wonderful spot for a rest? I so love the sound of the rain upon glass. Oh yes, me too. It's beautiful. It's really cool. Well, down we go. Down into the nether regions or something. Oh my god, these guys... Okay, there's this scene from Lost where Dr. Arse is running through the woods, and you don't know it's him yet. You just hear this random sound in the woods like, whoo, 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 and it turns out to be him. And he's running from the smoke monster, and he shows up, and just after you find out that it's him, the smoke monster makes its sound, and it's like such a badass scene. It is so cool. But those monsters sound like him running through the forest before that happens, and it's just so funny. The answers are coming. ABC's Lost. Lately, when I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies, I keep quoting that because the zombies say, the zombies are coming. City of Tears. First things first, we're going to get that nail upgrade right now. I am not wasting another second. We especially need it now because we don't have the fragile strength equipped. I might go back and get it. The problem is it's a 3-notch charm, so you're not leaving much room for other stuff if you use it. Oh my god, I didn't see you there, you little punk. What you doing? Let's go ahead and heal that off before we forget. Anyway, come up here on the far left side, far lower left side of City of Tears, and you'll meet this dude, who's also a cool character. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill. Even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Yup. We've got the geo. We have the meats. Hell, that guy that you sell the stuff to is around this area too. So if we go to him and start selling stuff... Oh, he looks so cool. Oh my god. When he does that, he just looks cool. That bird is cool. There we go. The reforging is complete. Did you call me a bird? I'm not a bird. What the hell are you talking about? Head out there and test its strength against your foes. Woo! So your nail's never gonna look any different, you know, no matter how much you upgrade it, but it will do more damage now. And this is water down here, so don't worry about it. Yeah, and I love how they put just the right enemies down here so that you can test it out and tell, because they'll take less hits every time. Fewer hits, rather. Even these guys will now take 4 hits instead of 5. And I don't have to chase after the Geo, it comes after me. I love it. Okay, so just remember this sign, because it's got kind of a nail on it. It'll definitely tell you what you need to know. So, you can come... Well, you know what? We will come through here, because I need to trigger this cutscene, don't I? What? He just fell in the water. Lovely. Okay, you just run in the water too, buddy. Whoops. I did a low jump there. I didn't mean to do that. So the right side of the city is going to be very harshly off limits to us, as you'll soon find here. If we had a simple key, we could open this, but... not really right now. It'll open this door right here that I'm standing on. That'll go to a whole nother area, but we don't really have any need to go there just yet. Like, technically we could. I'm not even... because that would be like a sequence break, sort of, but... hey. God, I love this animation. It's just these cutscenes are so beautiful. Oh, there you are. What's up? Again, we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born from 2 voids. The sound skipped there, didn't it? It's no surprise, then, that you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hallowness perpetuation, seek the Graven Ash, and the mark it would grant to one like you. So if he's talking about Graven Ash there, we're not going to see that for a while. Graven Ash, good lord. So we got guys on the other side here. Not too much about that, though. That's going to be the right side of the city that is very harshly off limits to us. But not for too long. And it's the Royal Waterways. And then there's an elevator here that's also going to go basically nowhere. Like, we can come up through here if we want. I guess there's some geo we can get here. Might as well. Booyah! Then over here, well, yeah, instantly there's a door there that we can't get through without getting the switch from the other side. So we're not getting in that way either. And you're going to see this all through this area. These constantly... you're going to run into these dead ends and be like, well, I can't go that way. No, I can't go that way. Well, I can't go that way. And then eventually you're going to figure out eventually, and this took me like probably a half hour my first time, is that you actually have to get off the elevator halfway down and jump across a bunch of platforms up here. So, this is the elevator we first came in. That's the nail guy over there. So, all we gotta do is just hit the switch and jump off right here. Booyah! Oh, he tried to back away when I tried to jump towards him there. There we go. I love hitting stuff through the floor, I'm telling you, man. You have no idea. Oh, he tried to jump at me there. Jeez. These guys aren't too bad. If you get directly under them, you can just kind of slash up at them from below. That's usually what I do. But if you can't, then maybe it's better to stay far away. Oh boy, and then we got these fatsos. These Bowser fatsos. Now we have a way down there, which, ooh, we got a sign. An elevator going up, and then we have this trash over here. I'm gonna go down first. And see, now we open this door from the other side. So we'll be able to get a little further in here, but not much. However, this is the dude here, Lem, Relic Seeker Lem, who will buy some of your relics that you've picked up on the way. So, all we have is 2 of those right now, but that's 900 geos. That'll put us at 2204. That's ridiculous. Do you know the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hallownest, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time. It'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities. Well, I'll have you know, one of them is my dad. Anyway, another Hallownest seal. Pass it over. I enjoy collecting their like, but there's little information to be gleaned of each. Mind you, they do keep a nice shine about them, and there's nothing wrong with appreciating something purely on aesthetic merits. After all, check out my amiibo collection. Oh, looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them to me, and I'll give you a fair amount of geo for them. And just like that, we are rich as hell. Sort of. So, this elevator is pretty much the only way left we haven't gone, so might as well keep running. The way forward here is a little bit obscure. You might not get it right away. It's basically, I think it's up here and you have to go left. There is a way to go forward though, so don't give up if you're in here, because you'll find it eventually. You might have to just kind of brute force it, but you'll get there. See, this elevator shaft goes way, way, way up, but this first one on the left here, I think, actually takes us in there. Or takes us a little bit further in, anyway. It's not going to get us to the main, course or anything. Yeah, this is the way. This is the way, alright. So just call me the Mandalorian, I guess. I could have ridden the elevator further up and looked at more stuff up there, but I'm not really, so we can do that later. I just want to kind of get to the end of this. Brother! See you in another life, brother! Oh boy, there's one. Okay, so that's one of the few examples where you see those guys in close quarters. You can still get away from them, but just be aware. Like, fortunately, they make a loud enough noise that it gets your attention, so you're like, oh, hey, you better get the crap out of the way. So you get under those, and they're pretty much no problem. And we'll just head through here, and... Did I already hit this? Yeah, I did. So I think that opened something else to the right. I wasn't really paying attention there, but... Let's see. It's one of these doors down here. I think it actually opened something that I gotta take the elevator to get to, so that's why I'm headed back down this way. Yeah, let's try it. There's a lot of passages on the way up, though. You can kind of check in and see what's there, but... Oh, well, not that one. Stop here for a second. Oh, there's another one. Grab this geo here. So you can also just wall jump up the elevator shaft. You don't even have to take the elevator at all. Oh, he almost got me there. Oh boy. Oh, I can't believe I haven't seen one of these yet, but this is a rancid egg. You can trade these to, you know how I was talking earlier about that you can, if you die, you lose all your money until you get back to where you died, so you can pick up the ghost that's carrying it now? Well, if you don't want to do all that, you can actually talk to a certain person on the far right side of Dirtmouth and trade those rancid eggs to just get your money back without having to go get your soul. So it's pretty handy, actually. Alright, this is pretty much the top, and there's another door right there. Another door right there. Shit, dude. What the heck? Okay, I hope I don't have to do this very often, but I'm back up here at this switch that I hit earlier, and then I just went back down the left side here. I'm not sure why the hell I didn't check over here. Apparently you can go down right here. And just keep your eye out for those switches, because any door that you can open at this point is probably going to get you a lot further. Yeah, see, that opened all three of them, so there you go. Now we can go right here. And there's actually a door we can get down here, too. I want to grab it while I'm here. So that way, if we ever come back in the future, we can just go straight in this way, rather than having to go all the way up or whatever. Whoa. Controller was acting a little funky there. Yeah, I love these windows, too. You can just jump up them. You can jump up them all day long. And then this goes here. Wait, did I go too far? Where is this? This goes to another dead end. Again, we're on the right side of the city that we can't get to yet, so... We are gradually working our way through to it, though. So then those other two doors that I opened that were over here must have gone back... Wait. No, not here. Hang on a second. Oh, that was just... Okay, this is just back where I just was. That does make sense. And so we did want to go right here. That was the way forward. At least for what little bit we have a way forward here. Oh, yeah. So there's an elevator there. Pile of newspapers here. Oh, we got a bench pretty nearby here. I would like to get on that. Brava! And we also have one of the easiest caterpillars in the game to get right there. Grubs, not caterpillars. Who have I been watching that calls them caterpillars? Somebody. This over here is the Soul Sanctum. That's like one of those mini dungeons I was talking about that's not part of the map. Like it has its own... Oh, shit. You know what? I should have healed before I came in here. It's okay. Good enough timing, you can totally nail them. Okay. We ain't even about to die here. That was pretty close, though. Jeez. It's only 3 guys, not a problem. I mean, it was a problem, but... I mean, it's easy to say not a problem now that you've haven't died. Ah, well, this guy. At last. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? This rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far. Damn right. City of Tears is one of the hardest maps to get after the first time you come here, but once you get it, oh man, it all just makes everything so much easier. Now, if I'd gone into the Soul Sanctum earlier, there would have been like 2 ways to go, and one of the ways would have led to an optional move. Now, I never knew this for the longest time, but there's actually a shortcut over here. Wait. Oh, do you have to open it from the other side? You have to open it from the other side, okay. But there is, like, on the way up to get that move, there's a shortcut through the wall that leads you back into here. So you can get that bench that way if you want to. But it's not that far to get back to the Soul Sanctum, it's like just over here. So, it's not that big a deal, but it's kind of cool that it's there, though. I'll tell you what, we'll just stop here at the entrance, yeah, that'll be good. So next time on Hollow Knight, we'll do the Soul Sanctum. See you guys later.